Alright, so I'm going to do make some potato salad. So I'm going to stick a fish cake in the oven and have that with my potato salad. So that's out of here. There's a little lemon in it. Don't know. Some mayonnaise. Feta cheese. So obviously, yeah, I didn't make my own fish cake. I will do one day. I will do a fish cake and show you how I do that. Just I've got a lot of work on at the moment, and looking for something fairly quick and easy. And once I make up this, ow, that was quite sore. Once I make up this potato salad, then you can just eat it cold with the other fish cake, or with other, or just on its own. I'll get something else, fish or something. So potato salad. What you do is boil up the potatoes. Now, the best way, I've got these kind of new potatoes. What you should actually do is boil these potatoes whole and not chop them up first, and that'll give a better flavour, because it kind of keeps all the starch and the potatoiness inside, and gives a more potatoey kind of flavour. But it takes too long and I've not really got time, so I'm actually going to chop them up fairly, going to do the opposite and actually chop them fairly small. So this releases some of the starch, and they don't taste quite as good if you do it this way, but obviously it cooks quicker. Going to leave the skins on, because yeah, you're not really going to start peeling new potatoes, so that's a bit mad. Good opportunity to again use up lots of herbs and vegetables and things in this as well. And you can obviously you can eat this. It's ideal, just nice and just warm, but just pop it in the fridge and it'll last a few days, and you can eat it cold. Just clanking through these, not been too, don't need to be too precise. Do one more. That's it. Goes in the back. I've turned it on. So we'll just boil them up, and hopefully these two things should cook in about the same length of time. Potatoes. Do you know what I'm thinking? It might be a bit weird, I've never done this before. It's weird. I was just thinking about boiling something in with the potatoes. These are unwaxed lemons. What if I was to is that weird to boil some lemon skins in with the potatoes to get a wee bit of lemoniness into the potatoes? I've never done it before. Let me wash it. It's going to get boiled. Why not? Let's give it a try. Never tried this before. Never heard of it. But I'm just thinking. Yeah, you want some food. I'm just thinking, why not? Might have no effect whatsoever, but okay. Chili as well. So when it comes to storing potatoes, I notice a lot of people will do that and they'll stick that like that under the sink like that, and they'll leave it open. What I do is that they will not last very long if you do that. What you do is squeeze all the air out and wrap it tight, twist it so it's nice and airtight like that, and keep it in the bottom of the fridge. If you leave those open, if you leave that bag open and just in a shelf or under the sink or whatever, they'll go soft. If you let the air at them, they'll go soft and they'll go mouldy. Keep them in the fridge like that, they'll last ages. They'll last, I almost cut myself there. They will last for lots and lots of days. You might even get a couple of weeks out of them actually, they'll last so long. Okay, so we want a mixing bowl. I'll use this giant one again. The bigger the bowl, the better, because it just makes mixing it a lot easier. So when it comes to the spring onion, what I want is that this white bit here at the bottom rather than these green bits. These green bits are a bit chewy. They're alright in stir fries and stuff. Because normally all I would do with the spring onions is just start chopping there. Just chop all of them. But I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to pick them off like this. Do them in a more traditional kind of way. Do have some chives there as well, but there's a fair amount of chives there, so this should be enough. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Got a wee bit of moisture on them, so we'll just let them dry. Give these a wee rinse. Rubbish. Okay. I just cut them on a slight angle, because if you cut them straight, so they're circles, they tend to roll away on you when they fall off and land on the floor. Fairly small, fairly thin. I want to go in these. Herbs. And this is yet another recipe, another idea where, much like other things you've seen me do, there's a lot of dill here actually. You can just pile in loads of herbs. The dill is going to be quite dominant, and I may not use all of it. There's actually quite a lot in there, so I'm not going to use all of it, but I'm going to use lots. Yeah, nice and tightly wrapped, get all the air out of it. Keep it in the door of the fridge. I shall chop these through it and just a bit brown. The annoying thing about the chives is they ping everywhere when you start to chop them. That annoys me. You kind of actually want them a bit wet, and then they don't go everywhere, like your toenails. A bit of basil in this as well. If you wanted, why not? Chervil, herb you don't tend to get. It tends to grow. A mate of mine had a house, and he thought it was parsley, but I thought that no, that's not right. It was actually chervil, big chervil bush growing outside his house. I tend to not be able to buy it, but it does tend to grow wild. I just saw the pepper in the fridge there, why not? A wee bit of, not use all of it, but a wee bit of red pepper through it as well. Again, any excuse to get a wee bit more vegetables into a dish. And what you're seeing here as well is the technique of, you've got as many things happening at the same time as possible. So the first thing that you do, you put in that fish cake in the oven, and while that's happening, you're boiling the potatoes, and while both those things are happening, you're preparing all your vegetables. So you think about these kind of things. If you do it in that order, you wouldn't chop up all the vegetables and then do the potatoes, veg and herbs and stuff, and then do the potatoes, because then you would just be standing around waiting. Turn those down to 1. Look at the holes in the lid. And it's that kind of efficiency, and what that means is that you don't waste time. You're not you'll cook things quickly and you'll enjoy it more with these wee techniques that I can show you. Actually wondering if I should put on, maybe I'll see, I've only got a curry out there. Actually, do you know what? I think I'll put this. I'm just not going to use that. And once you slice it, it doesn't last for very long. So do you know what? I'm just going to put the whole lot in. Why not? It'll do no harm at all. It'll be perfectly good. I probably wouldn't, if I knew I wanted this for something else, I probably wouldn't put the whole red pepper in. Dominates a wee bit, but also a nice colour and nice flavour. I know these chilies are quite hot, so I'm going to cut the seeds out of them. But again, just because I have it, as with most of my recipes that I do here, I mean, I didn't set out to put chilies into my potato salad. It's just because I've got it, and I've just shown you that, you know, that you can add it. Okay, so what I would ideally like to have done is had fresh sweet corn. God, this chili's gone to the back of my throat just from chopping it like that. Those chilies are really strong. I bought some chilies the other day out of, I can't remember where I bought them. I'm going to say Sainsbury's, and they didn't taste of anything. They were like peppers. And then these ones here I got from Tesco, and they're flipping strong, and I'm blowing my head off. I would ideally like to have had fresh sweet corn, and I was actually going to try microwaving it to see if that cooks it, or if not, boil it. But I actually do quite like tinned sweet corn, and they did not have any fresh sweet corn in the supermarket this morning when I went. It's only a small supermarket, my Tesco Metro. So I'm just going to use this tin of sweet corn. I fancied some sweet corn through this, and I do quite like the flavour you get. It's nice from tinned sweet corn. Bung that in. One if you're 5 a day, so it still counts. You know what I mean? I wonder what the ingredients are in it. Other ingredients: sweet corn, water, salt. Sweet corn, water, and salt contains naturally occurring sugars. So it's just boiled up, just the same as I would have done. What's that? Yeah, just look for any funny coloured ones. There's a wee brown one in there, don't want that. Yeah, you'd have noticed that if I'd made it down fresh. So there we go, another vegetable, and look at those colours, the green and the red and the yellow, it looks really good. Now I was in the services and I took that with me in the motorway. I am going to use mayonnaise because I kind of don't eat this very often. You've got all those fresh vegetables and herbs, and you've got the potatoes. So, you know, Jamie Oliver would be using what would he be using? Yogurt, creme fraiche kind of thing, low fat, zero fat yogurt, something like that. They're almost done. You'd be using like a zero fat yogurt or something, but I don't know. I don't eat it very often, and so when I do, it's actually light mayonnaise. You just can't beat mayonnaise. That richness, that creamy fattiness that you get from the mayonnaise is yeah, it's really good. And then I thought, why not get some feta cheese? And this feta is nice because it's quite crumbly, quite salty. And I thought that might go quite nicely with the potato salad. It's a bit weird, I've not seen that before. 2 slices. So I will crumble some of that through at the end. Those potatoes just need another minute or so. But yeah, so just mix all that through. Mix through the wee bit of this feta cheese. I think it's quite salty. So therefore, It's not that salty actually. As a not as salty as I was expecting. But you probably don't even need to put salt into this because of just because of all the herbs and because of the saltiness you get through the through that cheese. That's so good. Use a white pan. Looks a wee bit better. When I wash these jars, I always take the metal off them to stop it rusting in the oven, in the dishwasher. So, again, just while I'm waiting for these potatoes to cook. That's a clouty dumpling from the clouty dumpling video that's getting made today. Doesn't look very good, but I think it does taste very nice. But if you want to know about that, look up the clouty dumpling video, which I think will be before or after this one. What am I doing? Let's have a look at the old fish cake. This has been at 200. I don't know how long this has been in for. Sizzling away nicely. It's really hot. It's fine. It's an angle. So I reckon these potatoes will be done now. Yeah, I can see the break there. Just kind of look for one of the bigger ones. Yeah, the knife just falls through it. It's done. Don't overcook them too much. You don't want mashed potatoes. What I'm actually going to do, because I'm just going to put these straight in. Oh yeah, the lemon, I forgot about that. Oh, we've got a wee scent of lemon. Just going to put a wee touch of cold water onto these, just to make them a wee bit easier to handle. Just one bit of cold water. Actually, what I'll do is I will not be lazy and I will use the colander, because that means I can. Oh, look at that! All the lemon is stuck to the pan. That's perfect. Not all of it, but so I can go through it, and I should have counted these in, shouldn't I? And then we could have Falklands, count them in and count them back out again. It's the other way around, but let them drain for a second. If you leave this to one side for too long, the potato goes really, it hardens on the sides. It becomes a right pain to wash, so just give it a quick rinse as soon as possible. Okay, so shall I put these in? Just look out for any more lemon peels. What? Cool. So you clean up for the same reason. You just don't want it to. It's just dead easy to clean now, but if you leave that, it will have to scrub it. I'll let it soak. So as I say, you're better off. I think you'd get slightly more flavour if you boil the potatoes whole in their skins. But it's too much. It takes forever. They take forever to boil. That's how stingy I am. No sense of wasting it, you know what I mean? And it does take quite a lot of mayonnaise, this. You can maybe cut it with some creme fraiche or double cream or something like that as well. But you know, a load of mayonnaise, you just can't really beat it. It's very, very good. So I put salt in the potatoes, in the potato water, and I'm going to have that cheese. So I'm actually not going to add salt to this. I normally would add salt to this, but I'm actually not going to, because you know, I want to be cutting down on the salt a wee bit, and we've had 2 lots of salt, and that fish cake's going to be quite salty as well. So it's a shop bought, so it's going to have salt in it. So you can go a bit more mayonnaise if you want, but I think that'll do it. Sweetcorn are good. No, I think that's enough. I think that'll do. I kind of want to put a wee bit more in, but it's light stuff, isn't it? Mayonnaise light, so let's just go a wee touch more. Just one wee shot more. Seeing as it's light, if that was full fat, I probably wouldn't have done that. And I wonder if I should crumble that cheese through or put it on top. Let's just I'll crumble it through, but I'll crumble it through now it's been all mixed. Let's just put loads of it in. I know I've got a wee tub of hummus in there as well, so I might have hummus with a wee bit of cheese on the side. So maybe put yeah, then I'll keep that to one side for something else. Cool, so that's you there. So that's you a nice wee bit of potato salad there. Lots of vegetables and herbs, and cutting down the salt, but instead having cheese. For that saltiness from that cheese. I'm not going to mix this too much, or cheese will break up. Actually, that amount of pepper is perfect. It's really good. So I will just let this. Going to just let this cool down, and then put it in the fridge, and then you can just reheat it cold, and it's very, very good. And so when I come to do the second fish cake, dead easy. You're just bunging that in the oven. Once it's done, a scoopful of this straight from the fridge, and it'll be perfectly nice. But it's at its best at the moment when it's just cooked, and it's just that kind of just lightly warm. I'm going to leave this out because there's some moisture in that cheese, so we shall just leave that out. And I'm going to just assume that this fish cake is done because it's been in for a while. I've been oven. Good, isn't it? This dishcloth is soaking wet, so that's something you should not do. Is you're not supposed to touch a hot thing with a wet cloth, because it turns to steam and then it burns you. That was annoying me, that. add to plate. So obviously not doing a video about a fish cake, it's about a nice bit of potato salad, but there you go, a nice big bit of potato salad and fish cake. Tempted to have a wee bit more mayonnaise on the side, but I've put a fair amount into that. Actually a wee bit of tartar sauce, I think I've got, perfect. A wee bit of tartar sauce with the fish cake, pretty good. Which is basically just mayonnaise with capers and gherkins and bits in it. Just shop bought, I haven't made this. Just a wee bit there with the fish cake. So there, that's you. It's a nice wee bit of potato salad there. And obviously, have a beer. So you can have that with all kinds of different things, and say just take it out of the fridge and just eat it straight from the fridge, and it'll be perfectly good. So sure, and I'll chat to you next time.